Okay, so now that we've warmed up, I just want to go through the standing postures we've been working on over the few weeks before half term. So the Tai Xu Men Qigong. So we're going to step to shoulder width. So we've worked on four postures so far. There are 8 in total. So we're going to revise the first 4 today as you've had a week off. And just to consolidate what we've done. So the first one, the hands just lift up, bend, pushing the palms towards the floor, but not with force, with mind intention. There's a curve, if you remember, there's a curve in the arms, and imagine the energy circling on each of the lower arms. So that happens together. So tailbone to the floor, soften the chest. So think about the solar plexus and let it relax back. You don't want the lower spine curved. You want to just gently drop the tailbone down. So you've got a good posture, crown floating up. Think of the space between each of the vertebrae and then just hold that posture. Thinking of the energy swirling. So your feet are connecting to the earth energy, drawing it up into the body. The crown's connecting you to heavenly energy and providing that space in the vertebra, and the energy's flowing up the spine, across the shoulders, down into the palms and fingertips. It'll also be flowing down the front of the body to the dantian. There'll also be an internal circle. Just hold that for a moment. So this is posture 1. This is a posture if you need to come out of any of the other postures early. This is a good one to come back to. It's quite restive. Now you're going to rotate the elbows out, fingertips pointing to and in line with the hips if possible. So you're trying to get this position. Sometimes people have injuries or stiffness in the joints, so they can't get the fingers pointing to the hips, so they might be a little bit more forward, but you do what you can. You might find that on one side is more flexible than the other, again often related to injuries or tightness in the joints or muscles. Trying to hold that as long as you can. Check your posture again, still connecting to the earth, knees bent, tailbone relaxing down, solar plexus soft so the chest is relaxed, abdomen back gently. No, it's not you don't hold the muscles tightly. Crown lifting, and imagine the energy traveling around those twisting muscles into the palms. If you find any tension there, just take a breath in as you breathe out, let the tension go. So you want to feel the twisting muscles, but it shouldn't be painful. If you experience pain, unwind out of it, go back to posture 1. So listen to your body and observe what you need to do. Nice and relaxed. Posture 3, arms going to lift up, moving out to the sides, all the way out, just to a comfortable width. So you don't want to be in line with the body for this one, slightly forward of the body, between 45 and 60 degrees, I would say. So extend out, and then you want to roll the thumbs back and the little fingers up. So you get that rotation, the twist. And trying to have the palms in line with the shoulders. If you can, if you find that's a struggle and you want to do it with the hands slightly lower, that would be fine, especially while we're just building up our strength. It's important in this one you keep the shoulders relaxed, but you don't want the arms too bent because it won't be the right the right twist. You're only twisting the forearms. So I just want you to check your arms. Look in your screen. If they look a bit pointy on the elbows, extend out a little bit more. That's it. Good. Keeping those shoulders relaxed. Remember, if you've had enough, go back to posture 1. It's fine. You don't have to suffer. Although it's worth, when you think you've had enough, relax the muscles and count up to 10. And see if you can hold it 10 more seconds. All right, from there we're going into posture 4, just like we often do, the standing like a tree. As if you're hugging the tree. So the arms are curved. I'm just going to lower them so you can see that they're curved. And out in front, so in front of the heart, chest area, not too high, that's a common mistake. And then you can rotate the palms forward, thumbs forward, little fingers up. Now you can relax the elbows down a little bit first, so don't keep it rigid. Relax the elbows down a little bit, and then palms facing up. And again, the energy is going to be traveling along the twisting muscles. So movements 2, 3, and 4, you're following the energy flow around the twisting muscles in the arms. Check your posture. Feet spread on the floor, tailbone relaxing down. Soften the solar plexus backwards. Soften the chest. Crown floating up. Space between the vertebrae, shoulders relaxed. You especially need to pay attention to the shoulders. Energy flowing into the palms and fingers. And like we did earlier, just notice any sensations in the arms, anywhere in the body, but especially the arms, palms, fingers. It might be warmth, tingling. Just notice what you're experiencing. Some people actually experience it as coldness as well, or magnets. And relax. Go back to the classic standing like a tree posture. And we're going to go through those postures again. First posture. Pressing down, focusing on the palms. Energy circulating around the lower arms. Make sure your tip of the tongue's on the roof of the mouth, just behind the teeth. You generally always hold it there, certainly in these exercises and when you're doing Tai Chi. So tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth, just behind the teeth. Just connects at our energy circuit and gently pull up the pelvic floor muscles. So squeezing and pulling up. Gently, it's not strong force. Posture 2, fingers to hips, keep those shoulders relaxed, follow the energy flowing down the twisting muscles into the palms and fingers. You might even notice an energy connection from the fingers to the hips. Don't worry if you don't, that takes more time. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Remember, it shouldn't be painful. If you start to feel uncomfortable and painful, you need to relax the muscles, adjusting where you need, or releasing and going back to posture 1. But you're all holding these postures really well. Up into posture 3. And again, get comfortable first, and then add the rotation. then follow the energy flow. Regularly check your posture. Feel the feet spreading on the floor. If you gently press the toes down, it lifts the instep, and that helps to activate Yang Chuan, the bubbling well in the feet. That's where you're drawing up the energy through. Tailbone relaxed, abdomen back, Mingmen back. Energy flowing up the spine, shoulders soft and relaxed, crown lifting. Tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth, allowing the energy to flow down the front channel to Dantian as well. And for now, your main focus is on the energy twisting in around the arms into the palms. Just continually making minor adjustments internally to relax those muscles if needed. Well, the muscles should be relaxed. There shouldn't be tension, but you should feel the twisting. And then bring the hands into posture 4, Shamjong. And then add the rotation, just gently lowering the elbows a little, not too much. Palms up, little fingers up, thumbs forwards. And just observe the twisting muscles. Check in the posture. Following the pathway of the energy. And release back into standing like a tree, classic posture. And slowly lower your arms. Straighten the legs a little bit. And place hands on Dantian. Let's just bring our energy back to Dantian. Really soften the shoulders. Notice the flow of energy down the arms into the palms. Feel that warmth gathering in your palms. Allow the palm chi to connect with Dantian chi. And then step your feet together. And relax. Good, fantastic. You all held those postures really well. I'm just going to pause the recording for a moment. Get the recording going again. Okay. So we're going to move on to the Sun style part of the class. So we've had a week off. So let's do. Oh, hang on. I need to mute. Can you just check you're muted, everyone? That's it. Done. Okay. So we're just going to start by revising what we've done so far. So I'm going to go through it a few times to the count just to remind you where we got up to, and then add another move today. So remember Sun style, you start with the feet pointing outwards 45 degrees. Nice and relaxed. And make sure your knees aren't locked. They're not bent at this point, but they're not locked either. They're soft. Crown floating up, so it's exactly the same. Arms by your sides. And begin. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, step, and 7. 1, turning, bringing the hands in, open, and close. Raise the left heel, remember. Then 1, step out, slide into single whip. And then we also did Clyde hands. So 1, mirror imaging, step out with the left foot, Step in, keep the hands circling, stepping out, stepping in, hands going to the left and feet together. So that's where we got up to. I'm going to adjust this slightly so you see my feet, and we'll do that again. So I'll try and keep my feet in the picture this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, or 5 rather, 6, 7. Turning 1, 2. Close. Single whip 1, 2. Wave hands 1. Stepping the foot in briefly, then stepping it out. Feet together. And again, step. Feet together and pause. Just a little reminder, the waving hands, they're different to the yang style. There's no turning and pushing out. The hands, it's mainly body moving. So you're turning the body and just switching the hands over. So it's turning the body. The hands are making very small move. Not this, not this. The hands are just doing this, but you're turning the body. But the hands, the top hand is facing out. And then it just lowers. So there's less turning of the arms, smaller circling, no extension. So yang style, remember that hand would be in front of your face, palm facing, but no, it's different in Sun. Smaller, slightly lower circle. That's it. And turn the body. Turning of the body is crucial. Okay, because we just did that last lesson. So let's go from the beginning again. 1. Opening. 2. 3. This movement's tuck in ropes. 4. 5. 6. 7. 1. Open. 2. Then close. Just one step in this. Single whip. 1, 2. And you'll be looking to your right. Towards the right hand. Beyond. Wave hands. So left hand's lowering. Stepping the left foot in. That's 1. 2. Step it out. 3. Traveling across. And 4. 1. 2. Step out. 3. Feet in. And that ends there. So it's just 2 sets of waving hands, okay? So just 2 sets. We used to do 3 in yang, but just 2 in Sun style. Okay, so gonna add in, let me check if you've got any questions about that so far, actually. Okay, so, I've adjusted the camera a little. Okay, so going to go from the beginning once. Oh no, we're not going to go from the beginning. I'm going to add in the next movement. So first we're going to look at arms. So the first thing we want to do is think about turning. So take your right arm, take your right arm, turn your body slightly to the left, and just fold it down. Okay, relax. It's not up here. So you want to relax, fold the whole arm down. Bring the other arm up and fold it down. So just folding and folding. You don't want to bring the arm too high. So you don't want the elbow lifting above the shoulder. Keep the elbow relaxed and just fold it down. So don't lift it too high. So yes, you're blocking in front of the face. Sun style is a small frame Tai Chi. So there's no need to, like Yang style, we have moves up here, but not in Sun style. It's a lot smaller movement. So we're just going to fold in. Fold in. Now add that turn of the body. It's not, don't just stand doing this with the arms. Just a slight turn, subtle, just a slight turn to each side. So when the right arm comes up, you're slightly turning to the left. When the left arm comes up, slightly turning to the right. So just subtle body movements. Don't overdo it. Okay. And the arms aren't too close to the body. Never have the arms too close to the body. Whatever style you're doing, the arms shouldn't be close to the body. Okay. Okay, so that's the first action that you need. This is a block, so you'd be blocking someone. Pretend I'm someone else, you're blocking them down. So there's the block movement. And then once you've blocked someone, so say we've just blocked here, you need a follow-up movement. So the follow-up movement is going to be the arm coming out and chopping down. Okay, so the arm will come up and chop. So there'll be a block and a chop. I'm going to go sideways on to show you. So there'll be a block and then a chop. Block and then a chop. And the chop comes up vertically going downwards and it ends up. So this is the hand comes up and then vertically downwards. So that's the vertical line there. And you end up being, the forearm ends up being horizontal to the ground. Okay, this, by the way, this movement we're building up towards is high pat on horse. So it's a Sun version of high pat on horse, but it's not high up like Yang style. You come through, it's quite high. Oh, it's like that, isn't it? It's like that Yang style, but this one chops down. It's very different. So block and chop. I'm just going to alternate sides. Block and chop. So block, add a little turn and chop. Block and chop. Block. We're doing it on both sides. Oops, did it wrong. And chop. We're doing it on both sides just to get the feel for the movement. And chop. Okay, relax. So now you've got the gist of it. We're going to show the link moves so that you're just doing it on one side now. So you've just finished waving hands like clouds. Your feet will be together. Don't worry if you can't see my feet. You don't need to at the moment. So you're going to be turning to the front. So it'll be your right hand will block down. The left hand will come up and chop. Okay. So hands to the side. You just finished doing the wave hands. So you're turning to the front and very slightly to the right as you block, and then the hand comes out and chop. Good. So again, hands to the sides. Turn and block, then chop. Good. So far, so good. Let me adjust the camera angle, because the feet do something. So all you're going to do with the feet, make sure you can see my feet. So we'll just do the leg movement. So all you're going to do is step back with your left leg and the foot, just allow the foot to land naturally. So it should angle out naturally. Then transfer the weight, lift the front toes, and then step the foot in to cat stance. This is, so if I get sideways on, so from feet together, you step back with your, it'll be your left leg steps back, my right, your left, it'll be your left leg steps back. Then you transfer the weight, lift the toes and step the foot in. So the weight's all on the back leg here. So it's a cat stance. So not T position we use a lot in Yang, it's cat stance. Oh, we use cat stance in Yang as well. So it's just a little bit in front of the other foot. Okay. So mirror image, you'll be chopping down, you'll be bringing the left hand across. So from here, the left hand comes across. So you step back with the left, just do the feet now though, and then transfer weight, lift the toes and step back to cat stance, keeping the weight on the back leg. So let's do that a few more times, feet together. They're not dead close together. They've stepped in from waving hands to have a little gap. So you'll be stepping back with the left leg, lift the toes of the right foot as you transfer the weight and then pull it back in. Okay, let's do it once more without the hands. I'll come forward so you can see. So there'll be a slight turn. So when the arm movements come in, there's a very slight turn to your right. Step back with the left leg as far as you naturally go. Lift the toes and then bring the foot into cat stance. Okay, let's add the arms. So again, you've just finished waving hands. So the arms are on your left. Okay, so turning to the front, very slightly left. The left hand blocks, step back, transfer weight as you bring the right hand up and chop as the foot comes in. Okay, let's do that again. So just finish the waving hands. So one, turn, block and step back with the left leg. And then two, transfer weight. And three, chop, pull the foot in. Start again. Into position. So one, turn, step back, block. Two, transfer the weight, start moving the right arm and foot in, block, chop. Okay, and again. One, block, step back, same arm and leg. Two, prepare, transfer weight. Three, chop and foot in. Okay, let's start again. Off we go. One, step back, block, step back. Two, transfer weight. Three, chop. Okay, let's go from beginning, add that on and see how it goes. So ready? Just go back a little bit. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, close. 1, 2. Wave hands. 1, 2. 1, step back, block. 2, transfer weight. 3, chop. Okay, just see if there's any questions quickly. Okay, we're going to go once more from the beginning and then we'll go straight into our closing down Qigong. So, ready? Nice and relaxed. Tip of the tongue, root of the mouth, just behind the teeth, remember. Just engage the pelvic floor muscles gently and begin. Okay. Excellent. So final movement. Don't worry if you can't see my feet. Well, I want to be closer to the screen. So stepping to shoulder width, both feet parallel, facing straight ahead. Okay, and just bring the hands in front of the dantian. You can cross them over, and they're not touching at this point. They'll close in at the end, not touching. So we're just going to be opening up the energy. So allow the arms to float up in front of the heart, and then they're opening up. So you're opening the heart, opening the lungs, and then curve the arms down as you bend, scooping up the energy into dantian. And then straightening the legs, expand, open out, and then scoop down. Arms lifting, so they're just lifting up and opening at the same time. And then curving down. Breathing in as you open, filling the lungs, opening the heart. Breathing out, gathering energy back to dantian. So keep going, breathing in, breathing out. And when you finish the movement you're on, just allow the hands to rest now on dantian. Ladies, your right hand should be touching the abdomen, gentlemen left. Other palm on top of the back of the hand. And just close your eyes for a moment. Make sure your knees aren't locked. Shoulders are soft. Tailbone relaxing downwards gently. Crown floating up. Feet connecting with the earth. And just gently press the toes in to lift the young tram points in the feet. And just allowing the energy to settle in dantian. Body balanced, mind quiet. Dantian full of chi. And slowly open your eyes. Separate your hands. Step your feet together. Great, so that's the end of your lesson for today.